Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I would just first off like to say I deeply apologize to everybody who listened to the audio from the previous video because that was really bad quality. I would also like to apologize for the audio quality in this video because I'm still getting the hang of talking into a microphone. So, if you can hear me breathing and that's kind of gross or whatnot, then my apologies, but hopefully I'll get better at this. Right now I am building the house for the Wonderland challenge, which if you saw my previous and only other video, you'll know my first venture on this channel. Um, so yeah, I have a lot of ideas for different Let's Plays and stuff I could do. I also really love doing Create-A-Sim, so I could definitely do some Create-A-Sim videos if people would be interested in that. Uh, This is, not a great build, but it's the best build I've ever done, and so that should tell you something about my building skills. I'm not great at it, so, if anyone wants to see me poorly build different random things, then let me know. But for now, I'm not going to be making any speed builds unless I am starting a challenge or something. Um, Oh yeah, here I was testing the walls because if you've seen like a regular castle, it's got those like up and down sort of things. Um, and I think I chose the wrong color, but that's okay. It is what it is. Yeah, I was using a picture as model for this, so that's what I was, basing it off of. But I just wanted to do like a classic castle for this because they are queens and kings. So, I might edit it in the future, but you're really not supposed to do that, so I probably won't, but we'll see. So technically, you're not supposed to do more than 7 rooms, I believe it was, which being the 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, kitchen, living room, and grand hall. But I added a few extra rooms just because there was a lot of space to fill. I didn't use most of the second floor, but I really wanted a butler because I thought that would be fun. So I made like a little butler quarter up on the second floor. And I also added a dining room just for symmetry purposes, which you'll see once we get to the floor plan. Here I have started working on like a natural pond in the back, which I've done really well before, but I don't think this was an example of me doing it really well. I think it really came out kind of artificial looking, and I tried to make the seaweed algae look scattered and, you know, different, but I don't think I did that successfully. Yeah, I put a tree into the into the water to make it look more natural, which I don't know if it achieved that purpose. I kind of debated with myself a little while, like I probably cut it out, but there was like I spent a good 5 minutes like looking at it with the tree and without, and I just decided to leave it there. Here I am making like a little sitting area in front of a tree. I did like little random places in front of different trees. So like I did like a shrine, which you can see here, of like a little statue from Romantic Gardens, the stuff pack. Um, I actually used that a lot in the backyard. I didn't really use a lot of flowers. I don't know, I didn't feel like I wanted to do a lot of landscaping for this one. But I did make a garden for the White Queen because that's something she has to do, but I didn't put any plants in it because I want her to plant a garden herself. So I'm not going to do that till I start playing. Um, I used City Living a lot in this build, because, not City Living, Get Together, because I thought the rustic sort of like windows and doors and patterns and whatnot really went well with this castle look I was going for. Inside, I really wanted to use a little bit more vintage glamour, but I felt it was a little bit too modern, so I used it a little less than I would have liked to, but I did get some cool little vintage glamour things in here. Um, yeah, I don't feel the interior design for this was my best interior design, I guess. I've definitely done better builds as far as inside goes, but this the exterior I thought came out really well. I don't know if you feel the same way, but I was very proud of it. Um, Yeah, I have a problem where I always like choose a color for a room and and just stick with it. Like I do this with Sims too. Like I choose a theme for their sim, for my Sims for like color wise, and it's really kind of silly, but I can't get out of doing that. But it was really actually pretty good for this because the red queen's supposed to be red and the white queen's supposed to be white, and so I was able to just embrace my natural inclination to doing just one color for everything. So that was really fun. Also, the lighting looks kind of silly because, you know, it's kind of weird to have different types of chandeliers in each room, but I just felt like I was just gonna be kind of weird with this build. Like, it didn't have to be super serious because Alice in Wonderland, if you've ever read it, is a very silly book. Like, it's really dumb. You could tell that uh, Lewis Carroll, the author, was not in his right mind when he was writing it. If you haven't read it, highly would recommend it. Like even if you've seen the movies, those don't even come close to how insane the book is. But I think it's really great. So that's why I was doing the Wonderland challenge. I saw it and I was like, wow, this is really well done. And so I really wanted to do it. And I'm a couple years ago, I think it was, I made Sims for this and I built this really hideous house for them to live in. And I just never got to playing it because I have a lot of challenges that I want to play um, that I just haven't been working on. So, personally, I'm doing the Not So Berry challenge, and I'm also doing this legacy I've had since I got my Sims. So it's like 12 generations of just Sims I've been playing with for years and years. Uh, yeah, so that's really why I'm doing this. I just felt like I wanted to start it because I thought it was really cool. I'm going to talk about some challenges I like to do. I don't know if you care, but there's a so you'll notice the my channel's name is Simplicate, which I like to overcomplicate things, so I just added the word sim into the word complicate. So that's how I got Simplicate. But then I noticed that, you know, Kate is a name, obviously, and Simply Kate, which I thought was really funny. So I want to do like a series called Simply Kate, where, if you see my profile picture, you'll see that Sim, I still have her saved on the gallery. So she would be Simply Kate, and I have ideas of how I could do that. But I only want to start that once I become a little bit better at, editing and recording and whatnot, because I have a lot of ideas for this and I don't want to mess it up with my lack of skill. So I'm starting off with something fairly easy, just a regular challenge let's play that I don't have to do a lot of recording and different clips and stuff. I tried to make a machinima actually a while ago, and I'm just really not good at that. So I'm definitely gonna, like, if I ever do something like that, I'm gonna give it a lot more time. Uh, I just got, so I'm using my headphones for the first time, and I really hope the audio quality is better. If not, then my apologies. But like I said earlier, it's probably mostly my own fault because I I, I, I make a lot of weird noises when I talk. Um, yeah, sitting here and talking for 20 minutes is going to be really difficult because it's only been like 9 minutes and I still don't really have anything more to say. I could talk more about more challenge ideas that I want to do. Um, there's another challenge that I'd like to start. I'm blanking on the name. Let me take a look at my bookmarks real quick. Uh, yeah, I don't see it. I don't, yeah. Okay. I have ideas, but I just don't have it written down right now. Oh, wait a second. I built this townhouse situation a few months ago, and it's really kind of dumb. It's not like if you look up townhouses, there are some really amazingly done townhouses, and mine is just not up there on the list of amazingly done townhouses. But I built one, and I thought it could be really fun to play with families who live in these condos because I gave each of them like a lot of really weird personalities without even having to make the Sims. So I would be really excited to sort of play that out. That would be more of a let's play than a challenge. Um, yeah, I don't know. I thought that would be cool. If I do any of these ideas, I I feel so. This condo or townhouse one that I would start would be my next one, but it wouldn't be for a while because taking on the load of starting a YouTube channel is a lot without having to start multiple Let's Plays at a time. So I probably won't start it for a while. Plus, there's also the school year to settle into, and that's going to take a lot of time. So, to anybody out there who has started school, I am so sorry. I haven't started school yet, but I'm recording this and editing these videos much before I'm going to post them because I want to be really prepared for when I start to post them. So I'm not going to post these videos probably till around September. But I'm recording these in August, so if anyone started school in August, then again, so sorry. I'm gonna stop right about here because I'm about to start the screenshots and the music. So I really hope you enjoyed this video and have an awesome day. Bye!